3 cards for how Leo's feeling. The moon, major for Pisces, okay, so water, heavy emotion. In the story of the major arcana, the Fool realises that he must continue, even if it's scary, even if it's dark. You know, it's nighttime, the moon's out, we don't know what is ahead, but we must continue the journey anyway. Okay? So you're a little bit fearful, I'd say, Leo, but you're being, you know, that person that walks forward anyway. Okay, that's what you're learning at the moment, walk forward anyway. Yeah, removing the blocks. Okay, so the 2 of Swords upright is someone who's blocking their own path. They're blocking their own choices. They don't want to deal. Yeah, burying your head in the sand. When it's reversed, you're removing blocks. Okay, you're prepared to walk forward now. You've definitely had lately, Leo, the last couple of reads, it was like about building up your own confidence, not being too proud to ask for help, allow people to, you know, help motivate you, inspire you, support you practically, you know, support you with wisdom, experience, resources, allow people to help you, because that was definitely coming out in your last reading. It was like, or the one before, it was like about being too proud. And fire signs are like very like steeped on ego and how they present, and they're very like goal orientated, so it's embarrassing for you, you know, to accept how, well, you're showing up as a strength reverse, so I don't know that you've learnt your lessons yet. So it's your major arcana, the strength, fire energy, but it's not upright, so you know, I watched a reader just earlier. They see the strength not only as being brave and strong, but loyal. And when you don't accept help from people around you, you're not being loyal. You're not letting them be loyal to you. Why are you trying to ride solo? Why are you trying to do everything by yourself? When we do that, it's because we feel like we've got something to prove, right? Like, I don't need help from anyone. I don't want anyone, you know, thinking that because of them I achieved something. I want to sort it out on my own. You can be too stubborn. You can do this, Leo, whatever it is that you need to overcome. Whatever it is that you're afraid of or nervous about, it's okay. Is there someone that you like that you don't think you're good enough for? Are you worried that you can't keep up with them? You got a big heart, a big lion heart. You certainly put people on a pedestal when you have your eye on someone. It's because you're impressed by them. Because you want a ride or die. You want, you know, you're the king of the jungle. You want your queen. You're the lion. You want the lioness. You want someone equally as impressive as you are. So whoever you pick should be flattered, you know, because that means that you think a lot of them, right? But if you're not feeling like you're not showing up as your major arcana, you're showing up as that reverse. So it's like, are you getting nervous because you've got your eye on someone that you do hold in high regard, like someone you reckon you could really be with? What is it? What's the issue? Right, so your person has got the 8 of Swords reversed, so they're no longer in their heads about something. So whoever this is that's showing up in your reading is no longer in their head. they're not stuck in mental entrapment anymore. So both of you have removed blocks, sort of like mental challenges. Six of Swords. See, that's the one I thought was coming out. Six of Swords, and it came out in the challenge position. That's about like moving on, you know. So this person's definitely in a process of moving on from something. There's a lot of mental activity going on both sides. Fears, worries, anxieties, because that the moon and the strength reversed are all of that. I do get the sense that you're really nervous about something. Something's really throwing you off. Like, they've got the Four of Pentacles reversed, so the Four of Pentacles upright is someone who's saving their money, they're conserving their money or their energy, or, yeah, being possessive. Four of Pentacles reverse is like they're spending their money, or they're letting go of something. They're not being possessive, because upright, it's the miser, it's someone who's tight with money, they're holding on to everything tightly or being possessive over people. It's about possessiveness. So this is like not being possessive anymore, not being, ooh, it's a good thought. Not being possessive over you, maybe. Maybe you feel like they've been distant, that they're not focused on you, something like that. Okay, so for the outcome, we've got the Nine of Cups upright, so that's a positive card. That's about self-satisfaction. You know, that's quite a funny card, like, because this is a Viking deck. They look like they've gone to like an inn and they're sort of like drinking. What would they have drunk in those days? It's something beginning with M. Or have I just made that up? I'm gonna have to look it up now. They're drinking, you know, they're partying, they're eating. It's like a very, like, I'm self-satisfied, like, I'm gonna please myself. Yeah, I'm quite content. It's a solo, like, I'm content within myself kind of energy, like I'm content with what I have as an individual. If it was 10 of Cups, that's 9 of Cups. If it was 10 of Cups, it'd be the whole family's happy. This is I am happy. Nines are like, yeah, they're like very single, like energy, like solar energy. Nine of Pentacles. I was thinking of that because I was going to give you another example of how 9 is single energy. So 9 of Cups is my emotions. I am content. 9 of Pentacles is I can pay for myself. I earn a lot of money. I can buy myself nice things. I can pay my own bills. I'm not a scrub. I'm not a homosexual. I'm what's the word? It's being independent financially. Okay, the Pentacles and money. The shields represent Pentacles in this deck. So we've got 2 9s. They're very positive. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. So it's like the outcome is I don't need anyone. I pay for myself. I'm happy solo. Okay, so whether this is you or your person, the outcome is very, very positive for whoever this is. Could be both of you. Oh God. Right, the Tower reversed and the Knight of Cups. I wonder if your circumstances improve, you start to feel happy and abundant, and then this Aries energy of like everything having to change and everything being pulled down that was in place seems to be avoided, disaster seems to be averted. And then we've got the Knight of Cups, which is about moving towards someone that you like and expressing that you have romantic feelings for them. And I mean, ones are passion, sex, fancying, flirting. Cups are, I think you're special. I think you're someone that I would like to date and be exclusive with. You know, it's more like emotional side of things. It's far more romantic than a Knight of Wands is like fast, racy, steamy, you know, energy. Knight of Cups is like, I want to write you poetry, I daydream about you, I don't want you to be with anyone else, you know, I think you're perfect. Like, it's very like in your feels, and it's wanting to go and tell someone how you feel. So I feel like this is you, I'm not gonna lie, Leo. I think you want to express how you feel about someone. I think you want to tell them. And I think you've reached a place where you feel like you are financially secure now. You have respect for yourself, you're quite happy with how you've got things, you've got your ducks in a row. But this person makes you nervous that you want to approach. I think they make you nervous. I don't think they're doing it on purpose. I think it's like because you think of that, you hold them in high regard. You're getting nervous. You're scared about. Maybe you're scared about not being single anymore. If you're used to being really independent and self-regulating, you know that it could upset the equilibrium that you've got. Like, if you've got a good thing going, being by yourself for a long time, you might be really scared about being in a relationship, because what happens when you've been single and used to regulating your own emotions is when you let yourself care about someone, you're capable of getting very upset over them, right? So you've got to open up your heart and become vulnerable and potentially get really hurt. So, but there must be times, you know, life is to be shared, and there must be times where you miss being in a relationship, and we're not meant to be, you know, meal for one all the time. We're meant to be sharing life with someone, so maybe that's the issue. The outcome is very good. It's like, I'm single and ready to mingle. If I could dumb it down, that's what it'd be. You're not showing up as a king or a queen. You're showing up as a knight. They're not showing up as a king or a queen. They're showing up as a knight. But there's not an energy of like you two being together, or it's like you're just in your own heads about stuff. But you seem like you're trying to battle and get through like challenges and get to this person, and you're trying to avoid losing them, maybe because they've got cards of travel and sort of looking at the horizon. They're not in their head anymore. They're kind of like letting go, you know, with that like possessiveness being in the opposite and then you're like kind of trying to persevere. You're not ignoring this anymore. You're scared, but you know, you're abundant, but then you want to offer your cup. You want to take your cup somewhere. So I do feel like you're in your feels over someone. And I think you're scared that they're going to, you know, be the one that got away. I could be way off, but that's what it's looking like. Let's see. What would be the nature of this connection, please? Oh, unrequited love. Is that what you're afraid of? Perhaps you're in your feels about them and you're scared that they're going to turn you down, or maybe in the past, you know, this conversation's been alluded to and you kind of came to a conclusion that you must guard your heart from this person. I think you're really, really afraid that you've got strong emotions for them and you've kind of like been pretending that it's more like sexual, and I think it's more romantic actually. I think you've got a lot of love for this person. It scares the shit out of you. On the bottom of the deck there, no, I wasn't going to show the bottom, but it's just a glance at it and it says express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I think there's been a lot of change in you, Leo. I think you've matured. I think you've gone through a lot of ascensions this year, this last 12 months. These last few years, I think you've become a lot more grounded. So maybe this person, you know, maybe their answer will be different this time. I'm not going to pull from there because I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything really bad that I see. You know, it's someone trying to be healthy and move on. What's your advice for Leo, please? If this is resonating for Leo, what's your advice? Patience. The tides will come in when it's ready. There might be something more to this than meets the eye. There might be more purpose in this. There might be more of a fated energy to this. It could be something that's fated. And maybe the timing, you know, like you're not quite in alignment yet, something like that. Or you haven't been. What's your advice for Leo, please, if this is resonating for Leo? So it might not resonate for everyone, but if this is resonating for Leo, what's your advice? Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Are you friends with this person and you've started to get feels for them? Or started to see them in a way that's more romantic? Or you could be friends with benefits, you know, and it's been like a bit on and off, or it's got blur, like lines have been crossed, or it's got blurry at times and it's never quite worked out. Sometimes you can have that happen where it's like you've each considered, because you've got like really good kind of, there's like an element of like safety or calm, and you've known each other for years and sex is really good, you know, like, so at times you kind of consider it and you're like, is it enough? Like, would it work? Like, and then you get the ick or something, or you think, oh, no, I'm just being silly, you know, or you're just not sure how they're feeling and you don't know how you're feeling, and then so it just never really like becomes anything. We've all got like someone where there's just these question marks over it and you're like, what is this though? Like, what is it? Beneath the surface lies great bounty. It could be like one of those slow burners, you know, like over the years you sort of realise this is a good person, this is a safe person. I trust the person, like I trust their integrity. You could both have grown a lot over the years. It's talking about having patience. I think you harbour, like deep inside, you harbour like emotions for this person, and you're sort of building yourself up to trying and expressing those emotions. But I don't think you think it's a safe bet. I think you're really nervous and really worried how it's going to go. Maybe you don't want to ruin the friendship, you know? Because like, if you don't have loads of friends, or you feel like this person become a good confidant over the years, you don't want things to go like awkward. Projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. You do have a lot of fear and anger when it comes to this person, like frustration. It's kind of cute the way it's like unrequited love, patience, uncovering treasure. I'm not going to lie, it could be like a friends, like a platonic thing, or friends with benefits. And then you start like harbouring emotions for them, or like, do you know, like you might not even realise it, and then you have like a dream about them and you're like, oh my god, like why am I dreaming about so and so? Like, why am I missing them? Why do I feel like something really nice has happened and they're the first person I want to tell? Sometimes it just creeps up on you, you know? It's kind of cute, like, it's very like lovers and friends vibe, like, it's nice. I get why that would be like scary, because you're putting yourself out there, you don't look like an idiot and get rejected. So the majors that we've got are Pisces for you, Leo for you. So you could have those placements. We've got the Tower for you, so you could have Aries placements. I don't know about the sign of your person. They've got a lot of swords, so they could have air energy. They've got pentacles, so they could have earth energy. Right, another advice for you, Leo. Elephant, greatness. Love is your strength, leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. That's beautiful, and I was talking about that earlier because that's been showing up in your readings. So whether it's love or your health or finance, security, maintaining, friendships, maintaining a good relationship with family members, you can do it all, Leo. There's nothing a Leo can't do. You're the king of the jungle, okay? Imagine yourself as great as an elephant, okay? Someone who's wise, someone who's strong. You can be both. You can be someone who's has the brawn, but also has the emotions, yeah? The emotional intelligence. Is there anything I haven't pulled? When is this gonna blossom? This thing that Leo's keeping secret. Very soon. Oh my god, something's gonna happen very soon. What does very soon mean? Days? 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours? It's gotta be today, tomorrow, the day after. That's so... Oh, thank you for the like. That's so cool that that's come out. That's cute. I get so invested in these readings. Oh, it's cute though. Unrequited love, patience, uncovering treasure. It's it's worth the wait. Love can grow, in places where you think, nah, that's not us. Nah, we're friends when we're friends. Love can grow. People can grow together as well as grow apart, Right, we will. Let me check the, oh, I've got 59%, so I'll do Virgo.